Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. We have a dual perspective game today. Two friends, AD-Z8 in his T49, and he's platooned with N_Alpha Cobra X. Cobra, we're going to call him from here on in the Caernarvon, and they are on Canyon, as you can see. And it's a, well, let's say, favorable matchup. Only two tier 9 tanks to contend against. Res have got a T55A and a PTA, and they've got a big gun, a waffle tractor. And speaking of big guns, AD-Z8, AD has got the derp gun mounted on the T49. This tank has a choice of two guns, obviously the derp and a 19mm, and such is the fate of a derp gun. If you hit tracks, especially with the derp gun, like the T49 has, if you had hit tracks or space armor or whatever, it will explode. It might do a little bit of damage with HE, but heat will get absorbed completely, and then you will track even soft targets like a PTA in place. And if you're then on the cap, on B cap, you can splash the PTA like AD has done here. But other than that, there's not a lot he can do. And he spent 1 minute of the game already just running around. And now he can really start pushing him because Cobra is running on the back of the PTA. And he can lock, fire, yes, and... where did that one go? Well, he's wondering probably as well. So, but he's stuck between a PTA and a rock now. And yeah, let's switch to Cobra's perspective and let's see if we can see from his view where that shot went. It seemed to be locked on target. At least I thought it was, but okay, well, fair enough. This tank, the Caernarvon, has got anything but a big gun. It's got a... it hasn't got a pew-pew gun. It's not pew-pew-pew. It's not a freaking machine gun. But it's a 20-pounder gun, same as the Centurion 1 has, which means low alpha, good accuracy, good penetration, high rate of fire. But yeah, you will want to have lots of time on target for this tank to work. It's this is a heavier, like the IS-8 is, but then in a British way, the British style heavier. Good mobility, held down, good gun. But instead of the high alpha, you get the high rate of fire. And then you can do stuff like this. Just turn around with a good gun impression, a Centurion turret, obviously. Hello, PTA. That's 1k of hit points, and that's going to disappear very quickly. One shot in. And he has a reload of 4.5 seconds, which is good. He could pop adrenaline and then shoot him even more. There's a shot from AD that went nowhere. And he gets some help, obviously. 412, that must be one of the heavy tanks straight across. Might have been the IS-3 Defender. Pop! Goes to turret from the PTA, and the T55A shoots him in the side. He turns around, AD is rolling in as well. There's a big shot from AD, you heard the gun over there. T55A is caught in a pincer movement, but don't push too far, mate. There's a Borsig behind. Don't push too far. No, Cobra, don't. I would not do that. Go back. Go back. Yeah, go back. Shoot the PTA. Lovely. One shot in. Boom! Pop! Goes the turret from the T55A. But in the meantime, Cobra has been hit by the Borsig. Let's take a look from the perspective of AD. He is reloaded, not afraid to use his gun. Boom! There we go. 592, yes. Keep running, keep running. Shot once, shot twice. That's lucky that the Borsig was shooting HE as well. 216 damage dealt only. He did not lose his tracks, otherwise he would have had to use a repair pack. Switch the heat just above the track. Yes. Ammo rack. Lol. That's why the turret popped. Nice one. Just stay here now. Let your camo reset. HE for the Borsig. Pre-aimed already. He's playing this on PC. You can see that he is playing on PC. Yeah. That one was pre-aimed. That means he can roll around the corner once the Borsig is spotted by Cobra. There we go. And he's locked on target already. Boom! 787 from AD. And then just a little bit the killing shot from Cobra. And yes, AD is going to roll in, rest in asterisks. Might want to do a little bit less of typing, mate, and a bit more in terms of gameplay. Would be fun. Reds, however, have put the pressure onto his team because they've captured C, and his team are losing a few tanks. As you can see, they are one tank down, but well, they've got a healthy waffle over there, and they are pincering the Reds. They know they are on C cap. There are no other tanks spotted. Dive down there, IS3. That's a good move. Rendering himself combat ineffective. And let's switch back to Cobra just as the T55A was killed by AD. There we go. Move in, into cover. Proxy spot to Borsig. Borsig wants to move in. Boom, HE. Boom, 100. There we go. And he has been banned. He can't chat or say affirmative. He was banned because of provocation. Provocative communication. That's a funny thing, actually. If you have the current uprising mode, which is not current anymore, it's just switched off, I think yesterday or maybe today. If you have that uprising mode, you can just type, like no tomorrow, and insult everybody, but you can't get reported, which I think is one of the little oversights as well that Wargaming made, but hey-ho. Cobra is rolling in towards C-cap, and he's looking for targets. He has a high... Oh, yeah, yes. Back of the lurver, and then he low rolls, obviously. It does seems to be the case often that if you have a pop ghost turret again, if you have the possibility to shut down a tank to get the numbers into your favor, then it often it often looks like that you then low roll, and this is a good bounce. Look at that, 190 alpha was a heat shot from the RUT-51, but he bounced on his front plate, and that's lucky because that allows Cobra to be still alive. There he goes, killing the lurver. We're back with AD, as you can see, and he wants to go and shoot this T-34 as a long reload. Misses the shot. Is not spotted because the viewports of the T-34 were behind the big rock. That meant that he could safely roll in. Oh, no, you're not reloaded, mate. This one was just a little bit too quick. Yeah. Shoots. Bounces. And the T-34 misses as well. It has about the same reload, I think, as... Yeah, why? I don't know. I think he shot him just over the engine deck, maybe, or somewhere else with HE. Splash him, yes. Bleed him to death. 171 health left. Where's that IS3 now? Oh, he's down there. Okay, he's of no concern whatsoever at the moment. But you are... Well, not a one-shot, that's for sure, but... If that T-34 manages to put... Oh, he misses! I was going to say, if the T-34 managed to put an HE shot into you, then you might have been killed by side T-34. And especially Cobra would have been killed. And then you would have to compete against a full health IS-3, which does not seem to be a very experienced player. Oh, no, splash. Yes, 194. Not a lot of damage, but he tracked him in place. IS-3 is not using repair pack. So let's switch back. It's not hash, but I hope. Let's switch back to Cobra. As he had just killed that RU, he can't poke. He has to help you now, and he can't get shot by this T-34 either. He doesn't have a shot. Yeah, you can shoot the car, but that doesn't work. And he's spotted as well. So what's going to happen now? The IS-3 went unspotted. Is he going to shoot him up the ass? Well, we already know he ain't going to do that. But Cobra doesn't know, so he decides to move in. No, IS-3 is taking the wrong route. He should have gone up the alleyway. Can he shoot the T-34? No, he's behind the big silos. Yes, keep moving. And we know who's going to get the kill. It's going to be AD. There it goes. Boom. Yes, yeah, shoot him again, just for good measure. And go hold down. Lovely. Where is that IS-3? This is good positioning. Maybe a bit lucky, but it is good positioning. Because he cannot get shot by the IS-3 now. There's a little bit of topography over here that allows him to use the gun depression, hopefully. No, IS-3 is not poking yet. He has not used repair pack yet. But here, he can go just a little bit hull down. And yes, if you go in over here, you're even more hull down. You can just keep shooting him probably. No, leave C. They are fine. It's 2 versus 1 at the moment. And the IS-3... does not know what to do. They've got all the cars. 1k hit points left. Yes, this is what you want. Pop adrenaline. Hello, rear track wheel. Shall we keep shooting you? Yes, we shall. 206 damage. And another one. 197, 128 health left. There we go. Yes. Yes, and let's take a small little look from the perspective of AD with his big gun. And he cannot shoot the I3 yet, but he realizes that he is safe. He can take a hit from the I3. He's got 700 hit points left. There we go. HE. He doesn't work. HE. Just splash him. Big damage roll with HE 353. Or might have been damage accumulated from his damage and then the damage from Cobra. And there it goes. Just before he can shoot him up the ass. The I3 is taken out by his teammate. And let's take a quick look at the game results. Because this is the game result from AD. Nice ace game. As you can see, crucial contribution, obviously, and a brothers in arms as well, because they both survived, which is good. Ammo rack detonated, and he just, this is his footage, he just kept popping all those ribbons. But look at the result from Cobra. Mastery as well. Double mastery in platoon. Thanks guys for sending that one in, and sorry for the time it took me to put this one online on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Tankers of Blitz Universe. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers. Happy tanking.